All right, here is the first video on Simmons, and what we're going to do on this video is show you how to choose your target. We're using quick reports, and you can find your quick reports by coming up to the black tab or the black bar on the top, going to profile, using that drop-down menu, and choosing quick reports. You'll see this little pop-up that says to get started, create a target in Composer. So click Composer and this screen will pop up. Now, if you know what your brand is, the first thing you're going to do is type in your brand and see if your brand is in here. So, for example, if it was Patagonia, you would type in Patagonia. This is a category, and you can see it has a little symbol by it that says you can open it. So we opened it up, and it has two subcategories. One, men's clothing, and two, women's clothing. If your brand is clothing, your product is clothing, then it's going to fall into both men's and women's clothing. And depending on what you're doing with your product, you're going to need to choose from both categories, both men's and women's, if you're looking at their entire line, that is. So click on brands in the last 12 months, and then you can see all the possibilities down here. We're just looking for Patagonia under brands, so we scroll down and find Patagonia. Click on that, and then we can either come down here and click add, or I could have just pulled it over. So now this is in my selection box. Now I'm going to go over to women's and click on brands used in the last 12 months, and I'm going to scroll down and do the same thing. I'm going to choose Patagonia again, and I'm just going to pull it over this time. You can see I can pull it over. All right. We have both men's and women's clothing, people who bought Patagonia in the past 12 months. We're going to combine these because we're not looking at them separately. We're just interested in people who bought Patagonia in the last 12 months. We don't care if it was men or women. So if we go up here and we choose select all, we get both of them highlighted. And now we can go and OR them together. We don't care if you bought men or women's clothing. So we click OR, and now we've ORed them together down here. So now we can take this ORed together choice, men's clothing brands bought in the last 12 months Patagonia, and women's clothing brands bought in the last 12 months Patagonia, and move that over to our target. And that's how you do it if you have clothing. What if you have something like Ben & Jerry's? Ben & Jerry's is ice cream. So you may just have one choice and pull that over, and then you can just pull that over into your target. Very simple. What if your product is not showing up in this survey? Not all products in the world are in here. Don't worry. That means you can just come down here, and we're going to use a segmentation instead. We're going to use it as a substitute for your product. People who we think might be likely to purchase your product. So we have automotive segments. So, if you were selling a car, what type of car, what type of audience do you think would be interested in your car? Auto purists, lease and luxury, alternate transport, new car hoppers, foreign car loyalists, or four-wheel comfort and utility type purchasers, if that makes sense to you. So you can come down and see that we have all different types of segments. We have a green segment. So for example, we have people who consider themselves next level greens, and my products scream green. say you're interested in both of those, you don't have to just choose one, you can choose both, and it works just the same way it did with the men's and women's clothing brand, only in here, because they're already in the same product box, we can just go ahead and do that right from here. So we're going to automatically OR them together and then add them, and then we can go ahead and pull them over right away. So you can look through all these different segmentation options, see which ones look good to you. Under leisure, we have all these different options, including your outdoor adventurers, hunters and fishers, sports enthusiasts. Under shopping and buying, we have free-spirited shoppers, selective buyers, retail therapy shoppers, impressionable buyers, loyal and efficient shoppers. All kinds of different options for you to take a look at, and choose something that you think would suit your product, type of shopper that would suit your product. And you can let me know if you have any questions about that.